African people practice Christianity, Islam, Hindu, among other religions, but in today's video, we look at Christianity. As a result of all these religions, there are pastors who are in charge of churches where congregants gather to worship. Some of these pastors have amassed huge fortunes from various sources, some affiliated with their churches and others outside their roles as pastors. I know you wonder who is the richest pastor in Africa today. Do not worry, because this video will answer your question. We have a similar video on the richest pastors in Kenya that you should definitely watch. Bishop Ayodele Joseph is the founding and senior pastor of Word of Life Bible Church that is located in Wari, Nigeria. His congregants refer to him as Papa Ayo. He started preaching in 1979 and has had different positions in various churches. He previously served as president of the Nigerian Christian Association. Papa Ayo has risen into one of the wealthiest African pastors, primarily due to earnings from his satellite television service, the African Broadcasting Network, that is ABN. He owns other businesses and properties such as a stately home in Lagos, a Bombardier Challenger 601 private jet, several high-end cars, including a stretch limousine and a Land Cruiser. He is said to be worth $32 million. Pastor Christian Oyakilome, commonly known as Pastor Chris, was born on the 7th of December 1963. He is 60 years of age as of 2024 and is the founder and president of Love World Incorporated, also known as Christ Embassy, which is an evangelical church based in Lagos, Nigeria. Pastor Oyakilome started his church back in 1987 when he was still a student at Ambrose Ali University in Edo State. The establishment of Love World SAT made Chris the very first African pastor to own a Christian-based TV network. He owns several high-end cars, including a Range Rover Sentinel, Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, a Bentley Continental GT. Other than cars, he also owns the International School of Ministry, Believers Love World Music record label, a smartphone messaging service known as King's Chat, 2 private jets, the White House, which is a 4-story building in Oregon, Lagos State. He is currently worth $50 million. 79-year-old Enoch Ado is a pastor who is both rich and influential in his home country, Nigeria. Pastor Adeboye is the General Overseer of Redeemed Christian Church of God, a position he has held for several years now. Pastor Adeboye first joined the church in 1971 and worked as a translator. He became the overseer after the founder, Pastor Akindayomi, passed on. Pastor Adeboye has seen the rise of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, as the church is now present in more than 190 countries and is among Africa's biggest churches. It currently has over 1,000 branches. Enoch Adeboye owns educational institutions including the RCCG University, RCCG Secondary Schools, Redeemed Christian Bible College, and School of Discipleship. He also owns a health center, Emmanuel Aviation, luxury vehicles including a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Land Rover Discovery, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. He has commercial properties along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and a G550 Gulfstream jet, his net worth being $110 million. 40-year-old Shepherd Bushiri, commonly known as Major One by his followers, is a Malawian Christian preacher, a businessman, a motivational speaker, and an author. He is the founder of the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church in Malawi. The man of God is known for his miracle stances and for being vocal about his ministry. His preaching attracts over 100,000 viewers through his privately owned television station, social media, and in-person attendees. Shepherd Bushiri has interests in hospitality, transportation, real estate, and mining. He owns a multi-million-dollar hotel in Malawi and the Sparkling Waters Hotel and Spa in South Africa. He has a fleet of very expensive cars, including a Maserati, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and Mercedes-Benz. He also owns a private jet. He is currently worth $150 million. David Olaniyi Oyedepo is a Nigerian preacher, a Christian author, businessman, architect, and the founder of the Living Faith Church worldwide. He is also the presiding bishop of the Faith Tabernacle in Ota, Ogun State, Nigeria. His church, which is also known as the Winners' Chapel, was founded back in 1983 and currently has over 20,000 churches in over 60 countries across the globe. Oyedepo is the richest pastor in Nigeria with a net worth of $150 million. He has a water producing company known as Hebron, a bakery, a petrol station, various restaurants, guest houses, residential houses, and shopping malls. Additionally, he owns a microfinance bank, several high-end cars, educational institutions such as Landmark University, Crown University, and Covenant Universities. That's not all, as he owns a private plane, including a Bombardier Challenger 605, a Gulfstream jet, and a helicopter. Alf Luu, a renowned South African-based Congolese author and televangelist with hundreds of thousands of congregants in his church. He is the senior pastor and general overseer of Alleluia Ministries International, which he founded in February 2002 in Johannesburg, South Africa. According to Sanotify, the renowned pastor's net worth is $1 billion. He owns a private jet, a company known as the Alf Luu Group that handles the pastor's investments in mining, real estate, energy, petroleum, media, travel, and education. Let us know what you think about these men of God and their said wealth on the comment section.